12 News, a Valley priest shares his passion behind two very different jobs he has. Father Estevan Wetzel is a chaplain for the Arizona National Guard, the Army National Guard, and also the director of prison ministries for the Diocese of Phoenix. 12 News journalist Trisha Hendricks has his story.
We grew up at Most Holy Trinity Parish, and I attended St. Mary's High School.
Born and raised in Arizona, Father Estevan Wetzel shares some of the struggles he experienced growing up.
Normal insecurities.
Father Wetzel says he comes from a very loving family, but along the way, there were some unexpected situations.
Some of my family members, have some trouble with the law here and there. And I'm just trying to figure out, where do I fit?
But he says things changed after a heavy freshman year.
For the first time, heard Jesus say, "You're not a face in the crowd. I love you, and I'm calling you to be a saint." And that just caused me to just start going to youth church.
It wasn't until that calling he had clarity.
The Lord loves me. He has a plan for my life, and that kind of just changed my perspective, no matter what had happened before.
After high school and then priesthood, he went back to St. Mary's to teach and to be a chaplain. He also worked with students at John Paul II High School.
I see the same insecurities or struggles, but then even more so, the Lord has always put on my heart to have and to share hope.
And now that mission has grown even more. About a year ago, he was drawn to a member of the military who was going through a difficult time.
Two of his friends had taken their own lives, and that started to move my heart.
It just so happened a priest who was working with the Arizona Army National Guard was retiring.
This was the way I could, in a small way, accompany our soldiers.
Father Wetzel is now a chaplain for the Arizona Army National Guard.
To provide religious services for all of our soldiers, as well as advise the commander.
Around the same time he met that military member, he lost a family member.
One of my cousins passed away in an encounter with the police. I just remember that day, got the phone call, and he was gone.
It was then the bishop presented his most recent calling, the director of prison ministry, something he knew he had to do.
The Lord will bring hope to a world that is in so desperate need of hope. And so that's what I see and hope and pray is happening.
For Father Wetzel, who's also the pastor at Sacred Heart Parish, while his long-term career is still to be determined, he believes the Lord will continue to work through all of his ministries.
But the beautiful thing is that miracles happen when we let the Lord work.
In Phoenix, Trisha Hendricks, 12 News.